Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention on purpose to the present moment without judgment. Right now, I am practicing by focusing all my attention on eating this orange, without rushing, and bringing my attention to every detail of the experience. The feeling of the skin as I peel it, the brilliant orange color of the peel next to the pale yellowy color of the pith, the soft ripping sound as I slowly remove the skin from rest of the fruit, the bright citrusy smell that fills the room as it opens, the burst of flavor as I chomp down on a slice. Now, I know some of you are thinking, that guy has a weird relationship with oranges. And also that the word mindfulness might sound a little new agey and corny.
Sitting there and breathing, oh come on, that's not fun at all. How are you gonna get amused by that? Personally, I never got the whole meditation thing. I'm like, is that something I'd really consider? But if it works for people, I think, why not try something new?
Whether you call it mindfulness or not, there is something helpful about trying to see what's all around us. Because left on their own, our minds tend to wander into the past or the future, and our thoughts can feel very hard to control.
I don't know, I guess I'm just so focused on just getting through the day that I'm not really thinking of living that day.
Sometimes I'll be like, am I doing something that I need to right now? Or am I just on my phone because I have nothing else to do? Or I just am bored. And I have these people in my life that are present with me. Let me actually be present with them instead of just on social media.
My mind may wander off, but whenever I notice my mind is elsewhere, I try to return it back to the present moment. That may sound really simple, but don't confuse being simple with being easy.
I'll be sitting in math class and I'll be thinking about literally anything else, or I'll be sitting in my English class and I'm thinking about math. And it's just anything that distracts me, anything going on in my life, home life, friends. Oh, what am I gonna do this weekend? What am I going to do then? Or what am I gonna do now? And it's just like, I feel like my head is on overdrive a lot of the time, and it's kind of hard to reel that in.
Sometimes I feel like I'm focusing too much on what am I going to do in the future, long term, over what can I do right now. And I don't really know which one I should think about more. Because if I only focus on now, what am I going to do in the future? But if I only focus on the future, am I ever going to get to it?
When you practice mindfulness, you might not really even feel the process working. But if you practice mindfulness often enough, you might notice a subtle shift, maybe in feeling more present with yourself, the people you love, and the feelings you're having.
Sometimes I do meditations with my crystals.
I just look up a guided meditation and I'm like, hey, I need a meditation to help me love myself. And they're like, I got you.
Like when I talk to my friends and stuff, I feel like I'm really present. I'm listening to them and they're listening to me. But maybe when I'm trying to get my schoolwork done, I may be worrying about things that I shouldn't be worrying about, things that are gonna happen or already happened, when I should really just be focusing on doing my work. So then, and kind of just, riles me up and gets me anxious about something that happened in the past and I can't change the past, if you know what I mean.
I might not always feel calm and relaxed when I'm practicing mindfulness, but that's okay. That's actually kind of the point. Simply paying attention to how you feel is being mindful. And just like exercise or learning the tuba, mindfulness is a practice. You can do it while eating, or at swim practice, or on the bus. It can also happen anytime you're doing something that fully keeps you engaged.
Slacklining, first of all, please start slacklining. When you start, you just need to keep going and you need to keep yourself calm and you can't attack it. I think that was my form of meditation. Just being up in the air and be present in the moment as the wind's pushing you around. It just feels like zen. It feels so amazing.
I feel like when I am in the present is when I'm on stage performing something. I've done musical theater my whole life, so whenever I'm actively performing, I definitely think that that's when I'm in the present. You know, I'm not thinking about anything else except for whatever I'm performing.
There are many ways to practice mindfulness, but they all have the same goal: to bring yourself as fully as you can to the present moment. Fully immersing yourself in the sights, the sounds, the feelings you're feeling, the people around you, even the host of the video you're watching. Go ahead, be here with me. How's my hair look today? Okay, now back to my oranges. This may take a while.